More good news for Kosovo. Spain has joined other EU countries in recognizing passports issued by Kosovo. It came just days after citizens of Kosovo were granted visa-free travel within the European Union's Schengen zone. The visa liberalization policy came into effect on January the 1st, but Spain was the only country in the Schengen zone which was excluded. Pristina welcomed the news with hopes this could take it a step closer to EU membership. Omer Saraci went to Pristina to see how people are reacting and what it could mean for Kosovo's labor market.
Po një lajm shumë I mirë për gjithë. Shqyr që erë dita e u bë liberalizimi I vizave. E udhtojmë lirshëm të gjithë.
Vizat e kanë shtrajtu shumë biletat, shumë.
A ma lajmi mirë për Kosovën?
Për Kosovën është mirë, apo mas 3 muajve kam kthy shumë shqiptarë prapë në Kosovë. Se jeta në Gjomuni për shembull, është shumë zor u bë.
The desire to travel is evident in Kosovo these days. In the first 3 days of the year, 10,000 more passengers traveled through Pristina airport compared to the same period last year. A recent survey revealed much about Kosovar's plans for 2024, with 4 out of 5 intending to travel to the EU. Germany and Switzerland are the primary destinations. Around 300,000 Kosovar citizens obtained biometric passports in anticipation of the visa requirement removal on January 1st. These numbers have the potential to change the economic and social balances in the country of 1.8 million. The first 50 passengers were escorted by Prime Minister Kurti himself, who reminded them not to abuse the rules of the visa liberalization.
Këtë drejtë të fituar me vështirësi duhet ta gëzojmë me përgjegjësi. Të respektojmë kërkesat e kriteret, sepse kështu respektojmë dhe lartësojmë shtetin tonë.
The young generation in Kosovo has long awaited for this moment. They see it as an opportunity for easier travel, professional engagements, which can contribute to their aspirations.
Është një lajm që kemi pritur për shumë vite dhe është një lajm I cili ka bërë bujë të madhe tek ne kosovarët. Është mundësi përparimtare për të zhvilluar potencialin tonë si brenda ashtu edhe jashtë kufive.
Detyrimisht se kjo do të ndikojë që edhe pastaj kur kthehem në Kosovë që të jenë të më të çlirë, të mund të pranojnë kulturat e tjera dhe të ketë një shkrirje të kufijve, nëse muj me thonë, mes nacionaliteteve të cilat jetojnë në Kosovë. Kjo mund të kontribuojë pozitivisht edhe për brenda.
For Anita, leaving the country is never permanent. A large number of young people will willingly return after exploring opportunities abroad.
Mendoj që nuk do të ketë ikje të njerëzve. Do të ketë njerëz të cilët udhtojnë për ta gjetur veten në vende të ndryshme dhe pastaj besoj që do të kthehen në vendin e tyre. Jam e sigurt që ka shumë të rinj që ende nuk e kanë vizituar asnjë vend dhe ndoshta do ta shohin, a do të jetë ashtu siç e kanë imagjinuar ata vendin që ata e kanë pasur dëshirë ta vizitojnë.
The industry expected to feel the most from the departure of people are bars and restaurants.
Unë I druhem situatës në cilën jemi edhe fundi tremujore 2 dhe fillimi tremujore 3 do të jetë një lloj testi I jashtëzakonisht I madh. Edhe pse do të filloj që të jetë, do thotë edhe më herët të filloj kjo rrjedha e lëvizjes së personave drejt vendeve evropiane, po fluksi më I madh do të jetë gjatë sezonit së verës, sepse edhe ashtu do thotë në rrjedhë normale ka pas do thotë lëvizje më të mëdha, domethënë për punë sezonale po flas.
Low wages are probably one of the main reasons young people want to leave.
400-450 do thotë shkon një normë mesatare, themi ashtu, në sektorin e gastronomisë në Kosovë. Realisht nuk është as pak e mjaftueshme. Normalisht çdo të paktën mi pas edhe dëshirë ndoshta më shumë.
The opening up of the country will undoubtedly influence the labor market. The departure of young people mark for some the end of a journey and the beginning of a new one, which continues to shape both local and global economies, leaving an indelible mark on their country's future. Omer Saraci, Across the Balkans, Pristina.
Joining me now is Avni Mazreku. He's an expert and the professor of European law at the Institute of European Political Studies in Pristina. Great to have you with us. Avni, first of all, can we really expect Kosovars to go out there looking for jobs now when they can enter Schengen zone?
I believe there was a very effective campaign on making people aware that the visa liberalization process that Kosovo is profiting as the last remaining country of the Western Balkan, it's not possible to be used for other purposes. Expect the rules and procedures are set up clear for what purpose the visa liberalization is granted for the citizens of Kosovo in this case.
Right. I remember when my country joined Schengen, Bosnia, it made such a big impact on the mood. How significant is the timing of this decision, having in mind all that we have seen happening in Kosovo following Banjska attack and the mood in the country?
A contradictory position of the European Union, I would say, towards Kosovo was that in comparison to the other countries of the Western Balkan, this process was used actually by them as a political tool to pressure Kosovo for other political aims. The mood, of course, Kosovars now, I think, feel, and the mood should be positive, because at the last, let me say, remaining or terminal stage, they are also may feel and act as free, conditionally I'm saying, as a free citizens of Europe at least.
Right. And what do you make of Spain's decision to recognize Kosovo's passports? They still do not recognize Kosovo as an independent state, but it is a step forward. Would you agree?
It is a step forward in some, let me say, context. This step for recognition of the passports of Kosovo by Spain, it can be interpreted also as a de facto recognition of the new reality of enlargement policy, and also of the political circumstances surrounding Western Balkan for quite some decades after the process that began dissolution of the former Yugoslavia. Spain, actually, by its decision, contradicts what stipulates clearly in Ahtisaari proposal, which opened the path for declaration and also recognition of the independence of Kosovo. One of the main stipulations in Ahtisaari plan to recall actually the background of the creation of the independence of Kosovo as an independent country was that Kosovo may not be, and it is not, a precedent case by the other countries. Spain, by putting as a condition that it may be used as a precedent, actually creating a precedent for itself. This is first. Second, I think Spain is playing a very negative role on the main aim of the European Union stipulated by the Treaty of Lisbon, which actually aimed to convert European Union in a global player.
Right. I only have, Avni, I have to jump in. I only have like 20 seconds left. We talked a lot about what can be the benefits of Kosovars traveling, but what can the EU countries benefit from Kosovars now when they can enter freely into the Schengen zone?
At very first, I would start from a very technocratic, let me say, aspects. So the embassies of the European Union deployed in Kosovo, they they have no more need for overwhelming their embassies with staff on providing visa and processing the application for the visa for the citizens of Kosovo. For the European Union itself, because as we know, Kosovo is having one of the youngest population in Kosovo, and Kosovo is not a source of problems, but Kosovo can be seen, and it is actually a important source for European values in which European Union is based on.
Okay, Avni Mazreku, great to have you with us, and great start of the year for all the Kosovars.
Thank you very much. Likewise.
Thank you. Well, safe travels to all the Kosovars traveling from now on. Thanks for watching this episode of Across the Balkans. See you next time. For me and the whole team, bye-bye for now.